Hello there. Welcome to another beautiful episode of Crafty Hands with Queen. I'm your host, of course, Queen Owabofu. Now, today is going to be an amazing time with me. Trust me, I've got you, okay? Now, there's this unpopular opinion that crafts are for people who went to school but did not get good grades and so they didn't have anything to get a good job with, or people who did not go to school at all. While some say that crafts are for people who have special talents. Well, today to join me in this conversation is somebody I really admire. She's my bestie, although I'm beefing her. Anyway, she's going to tell us more about her business. She's someone who can craft anything from anything, and I mean that in every sense of the word. Join me after this break, and I'll introduce you to my guest. Welcome back. It's still Crafty Hands with Queen. My guest today is the amazing Funmi Adubi of Rolynesdesigns and Craft Store. Now, hear this. Rolly is a mom, she's a wife, and she went to school. The beautiful part is Rolling creates things out of nothing. She makes amazing piñatas, she makes paper flowers, she makes craft books, she makes boxes, she makes balloon decors, she makes anything from cartons, from tissues, from boxes, from paper, anything. She makes anything and everything. For me, welcome to the show, for me.
Thank
I
you,
am so
Queen.
excited to have you here. Oh my gosh, it looks so amazing! I'm so excited to have you. Thank you for coming on the show. Now, there is this question I want to ask first. Did you go to school?
Yes, I did.
Okay. So tell us about your educational background.
Okay, I studied banking and finance, and I graduated with a 2-1 second
Wow.
class upper degree.
Is an FCA?
And after that,
Yeah.
I enrolled for NIM, and I'm actually a chartered manager as well.
Fantastic. So you went to school
Yes, I
and you
did.
still choose craft. Wow. Did you transition? Was there a point in your life you felt like, okay, I need to quit a job, start crafting? Or was it you just started crafting? Tell us about that.
Okay, so I've always been a craft person. Growing up, I loved drawing. Drawing has always been a part of me, and going into uni, I had to go with my drawing book.
Wow.
So I did that. I did a bit of drawing, like whenever I didn't really have things to do in school. It was something I did for leisure. And then getting married, working. And then I thought I needed time, like for myself, to really discover myself and, be able to take care of the
Because there was
home.
more.
Yeah, I thought there was more out there for me. Like I wasn't really doing something that I wanted. And then when I went to have my son in the US, my aunt was like, "Oh, you love drawing, you love art. Why not channel this energy into craft, like into paper craft?" And then she showed me a couple of pages of people that were into paper crafts, and then I fell in love
You
with
got
it.
hooked.
Yeah, I
And
did.
you're hooked for life. I
Yes.
could are you going to quit at any point?
And no, I'm not.
Fantastic. That's exciting to know that it wasn't like you were jobless or you were idle, but you chose to do this
Yes,
craft.
I
Even
chose
with
to do
all your
crafts.
degrees and your certificates, you chose to do so. That shows us that it is not for people who did not get a good degree, but they pass, or people who didn't go to school. So that's fantastic to me. So I know you. I recently realized that you seem to have added more things to what you do, like you diversified. So at what point did you know you needed to diversify into your crafts supplies? So was it just something you knew at a point I would do it, or it just felt like okay, it's time to diversify? How did you know it was time?
A year into crafts, I started training people. And while training them, they kept asking for where to source for materials, which has been one of the
Hmm.
problems of
Yeah.
craft, sourcing for materials.
Hmm.
And then I actually thought of, bringing in craft supplies and, starting a craft store. But I kept pushing back. The more I wanted, then I withdrew. I'm like, okay, will they buy? Will they not?
Wow,
So I was skeptical about it. I was scared of, pumping money into it. And Roline Designs was still new, so I needed to build that brand
wow.
properly before starting the craft store. And during the pandemic, I think that really helped. I was able to produce face shields. Yeah. So I couldn't really create props as much as I used to during the pandemic. So I had to like diversify a bit into producing face shields, which was like something everyone wanted at the time. So I started producing from home, and I produced thousands and thousands of face shields and made a whole lot of money out of it. So that encouraged me. That gave me the encouragement I needed. It gave me what I really needed, and it made me realize that I could actually sell anything to people. Not anything per se, but something that someone would need, something needful. Yeah, and people will buy. Yeah. So that motivated me. It actually gave me the answers to my questions, and I started.
And how has it been so far? Has the economy been favorable? I mean, importing things, custom duties, and all that. Has it been favorable to
It hasn't been 100% favorable because now CBN is on the it's on the high side, like clearing and shipping of goods. But yeah, it's been good. It's been good. People have been buying because they need it. They need the things I bring in. Like I bring in unique things. So yeah.
Yeah, I noticed that. I mean, it's so amazing that somebody is taking up that space because I think it's an industry that is sort of, I won't say blank entirely, but it's scarce. So you
Yes.
taking up that space is really, it's encouraging and motivating. So I do necessarily, if I were to do paper craft, I would not necessarily have to import directly since I have you
Yes.
to buy from. That's
Yes.
amazing. Well done. Well done. Okay, so let's enter into the Roland has two kids, married with two kids. So that brings me to ask, how are you coping with craft? Because I know crafting has to do with art. You have to use your hand. It is not automated. You don't have machines creating the paper flowers for you. You have to do it yourself by yourself, sitting down, cutting and like that. So how do you do combining and just doing it? Your kids, the work, the craft store, creating communities. How do you do it?
Yeah. I'll say where there's a will, there's a way. It's not easy. It's not easy balancing work with kids, and there's the other big baby, that's the husband. So
Yes, that's very important. We have to mention that. Right.
so it's not. I'm still trying to balance. I haven't done that I haven't done it like 100%. Nobody has it all together. Yeah, so I'm still trying to balance that. So it's not easy. It hasn't been easy combining work, the kids, and my husband has been really supportive. If you have a supportive
Kudos to
partner,
supportive
then
factors.
yeah. So most times he helps me in the craft. He helps me out in the craft room. We craft together.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, we craft together most of the time. So he's really
Oh,
supportive.
I owe him a gift, a doctor. That's amazing. It's amazing to see that. Most times when you ask questions, you get these also perfect answers. Oh yeah, I have it all figured out. But this is somebody saying, yeah, I'm a mom, I'm a crafter, but still, it's hard sometimes. That's amazing. That's being vulnerable. That's being open. Thank you so much for that. So one more question before we go on. How would you say the paper craft industry is doing? Do you think it's moving forward? Do you think it's started? Or do you think it's actually progressing? Was it better? Is it better now compared to where you met it?
It's way better.
Tell us
It's
about
way better now. There are more people into crafts, so it's not like when I first started and we had to do a lot of convincing. And people were underpriced. So
that.
now, like everybody's aware, there's something called paper crafts. Now it's you putting your creativity into paper crafts this time,
Right.
doing something unique.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everyone is doing paper flowers. What are you doing differently?
What are you doing differently?
Yeah, so that's what makes it more interesting now, and there's more awareness about paper crafts. Yeah, so it's moving forward. It
Wow.
is
A lot of people are coming up. Oh,
yes,
there's now originality, there's
yes,
creativity.
creativity.
Nice. Fantastic. Now, before we go on, let's take a quick look at the Rolynes creations, and we'll be right back. Welcome back. It's game time. It's one of my favorite parts of the show. I know it's yours as well. If you're just joining us, it's okay. It's okay. You can just continue from where you are now. Okay. Now, this game is very sweet. It's called the yes or no game. Now, this is how it's going to work. If you fail, I kind of gift. But if you pass, you get a gift. Do we have a deal?
Deal.
Oh, fantastic. Now, the yes or no game is how it works. So I'll ask a question or say anything, and we're not permitted to say yes or no.
Okay.
So, for instance, is your name Fumi? You would say, my name is Fumi, or you can call me Fumi, or people call me Fumi, but never say yes. All right?
Okay.
Okay. So we have 30 seconds for this. So I'll keep asking, and then you go ahead. All right? Are you ready? You sure you're ready? Bring it on. All right. So, do you like chocolate milkshakes?
I like chocolate.
Can you see the moon?
I can.
Okay. Is your shoe size 16?
It's 36.
Can you swim?
I can swim.
Is your child an adult?
He's a toddler.
Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Do you believe in ghosts?
I don't.
Can you make yourself disappear?
I can.
You can't make yourself disappear.
Well, I can't.
Okay, that was a nice one. She did great, and so she gets a gift. Yes. And so, on behalf of our sponsors, our partners, I want to say thank you for coming on the show. It was a nice time having you, and thank you. Thank you for all you're doing. Keep working, keep doing what you're doing. The best is yet to come. Trust me, the best is yet to come.
Yeah.
All right,
Thanks
guys,
for
thank you
having me.
so much for coming on my show. Thank you for viewing. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, of course. And to our partners and sponsors. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. God bless you. We're grateful. Till I see you again, keep shining.